Hey, Pumpkin Lambs. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Today, we are going to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac. We're going to talk about the fashions. We're going to talk about the husbands. We're going to talk about everything. All right? First of all, how are you? It's been 4,000 years since I've seen you last. I come out with a review like Sade CD once every 50 years. We love Sade. We love Sade. Sade's six pack has a six pack. Yes. How are you? How are you? So, thank you so much for hanging out with me. First of all, we are going to talk about Karen at the end. We're going to just go down the line for fashion. We're going to go down the line for fashion, right? So we're going to talk about Miss Potomac herself, the Grand Dame. Her zodiac sign is leg. Miss Karen is given thigh. She's given knee. She's given leg and shoe. I love Karen, but the only thing about Karen and this look right here was the wig. I didn't understand the vision on a couple of the people's hair. I just didn't understand the vision. Now, Karen's shortcut was absolutely adorable. Like, Karen's cut was beautiful, but the color. I wasn't clear if it were blonde or if it were, hold on, if it were blonde or gray. And I can accept any color. I can accept the color. I just need to know what color we're talking about. Ashley. Poor Ashley. We love Ashley. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some people do, some people don't. Ashley is a shit starter. We know this. This is her job. Some people, they're the cooks at Burger King. Some people are the register people. Ashley's job, is shit starting. Ashley doesn't have anything else going on in her life except shit starting. She tried to come up with this fashion line with Giselle. I'm not going to knock it because it's two ladies trying to work on it, and you never know what it could be. You know what I'm saying? But first of all, Ashley waited for 5,432 years to do something with her platform. Ashley has been on here since Dallas and Falcon Crest was on TV. And now she wants to come and join with Giselle of all people. And these two are talking about fashion. I am asleep. You do not say Giselle and fashion in the same sentence ever. I don't even care if you speak it in Yiddish. It just doesn't go together. Okay? Now, you gotta call water wet. You can't say it's damp. You can't say it's moist. You can't say it's a mist. Giselle looks beautiful here. No one can take it away. And Giselle is a beauty. She is a classic beauty. She just gets her clothes from the Stevie Wonder collection. Put this on, Giselle. And she be like, okay, honey, Stevie, he be having on those eclipse glasses, and he'll hand Giselle that outfit, and she will put it on and go on a reunion. She will go shopping. She doesn't care. We love her. Dr. Wendy Osefo. Baby, don't get none on you. And if you do, please wash it out with Woolite as quickly as possible. Dr. Wendy Osefo, she is giving us that old, that Joan Crawford glamour from Dynasty, Falcon Crest, Alexis. You know what I'm saying? And then she had the audacity to put the gloves on to finish us off. She said, why would you put a dummy tire on a Bentley? Right. Baby, she finished us off. The only thing, I love you, Wendy, but I got to be fair. Your makeup is beat. Your makeup looked like somebody set you in back of a horse and stuck it with a pin, and he kicked you with both of his feet. Your face is beat, but your hair, I'll do it. Stevie said he'll do it. Hand me a Kool-Aid cup full of water and sugar. I'm going to throw it right on top of it. And then we're going to just do like this. And that's it. What would you tell your doctor? What do you tell your doctor? Well, first of all, we're going to talk about the 4 outfits that's going on. I like all 4 of the outfits. All 4 of the outfits are beautiful. The pantsuit with the bustier. And then this is coming off, and then we have something coming right here, and then we have a sash hanging. I love all four of the outfits. Mia, oh my God, Mia and the girls. Right. Baby, it's a group. Mia and the girls. Like Josie and the Pussycats, Mia and the girls. Now, Mia's dress was beautiful. She was giving us legs and thighs and everything. Mia keeps a pelican lip. I don't think about nothing but fish when I see her. When you just take the fish by the bottom of the fish and you just throw it. And you just have a bucket of fish and you just throw it. It should be at the other end. Word, Mia. You know, the reason why people can say things like that is because when you disrespect others in public like that, it's horrible. You know, and I'm a blogger. We're going to eat that shit up, honey, on a wet napkin with a plastic fork. You know what I'm saying? Like when Mia threw that drink in Dr. Wendy Osefo's face. You don't, and then she threw the salad in Candy's face, and then we seen how she calls her now boyfriend in front of her husband. She is calling her boyfriend in front of her husband on camera while it's going to be syndicated. She knew exactly, she's calculated. She knew what she was doing. She was like, "Ooh, they're gonna lose their shit when they see me call my man in front of Gordon." And Gordon is just sitting there, honey, happily ever after. It's so sad. Gordon. And then Gordon, I have one thing to say. I do have one thing to say. Because remember when Gordon said, you know, it's all on me. I acted out of, you know, all of this and all of this and all of this. First of all, based on how Mia is playing in your face, were you provoked? I'm not saying that, you know, you should cuss her out and all of this stuff or whatever, but maybe she do need her ass to be cussed out. That might be what she need. And she quit walking around here like when she passed gas, it don't smell. We smell double eggs when gas comes through your ass. And she walks around here like it doesn't stink. She threw her mother under the bus the whole first season. My mother was this and my mother was that. And she drank Coke 45, allegedly. And this and that and that and that. And then my best friend was this and my bad. Then she broke up with her mother, her best friend. She talked about Gordon's ass. She got a man in front of Gordon. She ain't got no allegiance to nobody. She threw salad at Candace's face. Wolves who communicate by throwing food. Bitch, it would be a cafeteria fight from the pit of hell where demons were made, honey, if you threw that salad in my face. Bitch, where is the raspberry vinaigrette? Because I have something to do with it. Oh, your outfit is getting some vinaigrette on it. Period. I'm for licking it. I'm for licking it. Everybody in the kitchen can get some. You better get your ass out the way. Y'all saw throw that lettuce at me. And cucumbers and things. Oh, yeah, it would be a whole high school cafeteria fight. And poor Robin, she's just been defeated. She don't smile. Look at this picture. Robin had more fun getting a root canal. Baby, Robin is, I don't care. I don't care. Well, if you don't care, we don't care. Go. Just go. We release you to Christian Science. Just go, Robin. Oh, my God. Poor Giselle. Giselle ain't had a storyline since the first 15 minutes of the show. The first 15 minutes when Giselle said, my ex-husband is Reverend Pastor so-and-so, and he's a cheater, pumpkin eater. That was it. That was it. We ain't seen nothing else from Giselle in half a decade. Literally. One episode, they said they had her cleaning her gutters. I almost blacked out. I said, we're paying for cable to watch her clean her gutters? And we've seen Thriller and Rhythm Nation before? That's entertainment. I want to see Crystal kick Alexis' ass. I want to see Mommy Dearest say, Christina, hand me the axe. That's entertainment. Not you climbing on a ladder Doing it yourself. I'm back. And poor Juan. Juan, if you're going to be the man in the Cadillac getting the money, you're going to have to not do it like, you know what I'm saying, Juan? And then the thing about her, first of all, she got too many questions for everybody. You need to have questions for Juan. Where are your questions for Juan? Juan. She Google. She got question after question after question after question for everybody else. What about you? How you paying your neighbor's mortgage and your mortgage is due? Okay, your furniture gonna be on the curve, honey. It's gonna be looking like the rooms to go outlet out there. You keep playing. Bravo. And then you go put your things on Patreon. I know Andy went into a gay coma. She did what? Now he can't let y'all see that side of him, but you know Andy go through bitch fits. And he's catty with them girls. He told Wendy Osefo, doctor that is, Wendy Osefo, he said, Wendy, is this business gonna last or is it gonna be like your one wick candle? I would be like, well, you had a couple of the Housewives franchise, but she can't say that. But you had a couple of the Housewives franchise that crashed and burned with no black box to be found. Why would you come for me? You're not one of the girls. Well, you are, but you know what I'm saying. And then he was like, well, come to daddy. They have husbands back there. Karen is 10 years away from 70 years old. Andy calling her, come to daddy. Who are you talking to, sir? I would have started talking to his ass like Maya Angelou. You do not have permission to speak to me like that, young man. I was wearing fashion when they had white and black water fountains, young man. Baby, y'all better start talking to Andy like you a Iyanla Vanzant, like you done did your homework. Fix my life. Fix my outfit. Hello, boo. You said I am crying. Right. Andy be coming for them. He said that to Wendy, Dr. Wendy Osefo. I said, one thing I succeeded in, I am a professor at Johns Hopkins, honey, when all comes and goes. It's still good beneath here, honey. Oh, yeah. It's good, baby. And Wendy Osefo, that lady can dress in the dark. That lady can dress. And the next lady is Kate. And Kaden came up and just mollywopped her, honey. How you gonna let somebody come on your show and mollywop you? She always dressing like she going to the library to go pick up a couple of books for her kids. Can you tell me where your Dewey Decimal System is? My hoe. Everything's online. What is she talking about? She's prehistoric even. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then everybody like, why Juan ain't coming on? Juan ain't on contract. Juan ain't getting no money for this. Juan know y'all gonna be all up under his drawers, honey. He done got dismissed from his job at work. And he is not for it. Let's talk about Candace and her husband, too. First of all, congratulations. Congratulations. But we have got to talk about this picture right here. Candace, hold on. Hold on. Let me, don't y'all go anywhere. I have to make this picture a big snapshot so you can see the whole picture. Because there's 4 things going on at one time. And trust you me, you'll thank me later. Stay right here, Pumpkin. A big snapshot so you can see the whole picture. Because there's 4 things going on at one time. And trust you me, you'll thank me later. Stay right here, Pumpkin. Look at this. There's 4 damn movies going on at one time. Look at this. Chris Bassett is 2 things. He's like, I hate my fucking life. That's the look he's giving. Now, I don't know if that's what he's thinking, but that's the look. If we had the caption, I don't believe this shit. I'm back on this show again. Dealing with Giselle and Robin. Giselle just got finished cleaning her gutters, and Robin don't know where Juan is. He's in Florida with Ralph, Drew's husband. Candace is sitting here like, oh, I'm leaving the show, but wait till I tell these bitches I'm pregnant. With the pregnant boobs. She like, wait until I tell these bitches I'm pregnant and I'm coming on next season, but I'm gonna have to take off so I can lay on my back and get off my feet so I can give birth to this baby. And you better. Gordon's just happy to be on TV. He is happy if I called him or you called him, if anybody had Gordon's number. Hey Gordon. Hey, how you doing? He's happy if anybody called. Let alone be on TV. Mia can't believe that she didn't pull the damn trigger, honey, and said she going with what's his name? G. Because Gordon just revealed that he's back on the board and he's making that cash again. I told y'all, I told you, I told you, I told you a couple of weeks ago that that was going to happen. I told you. If you don't go back and look at my video, I'm going to tase you. Listen, I told you that him and his brothers may have been in on it. Like me and my brother, like if I called Dre, like say me and Dre, and I was married to her, she wakes up in the morning and wipe her ass with $100 bills and flush it down the toilet just because it's money. And Gordon is like, I am 143 years old. I need some money. I ain't got no more earning power. You know what I'm saying? Like, I sit on the board. I am a chromosome away from an electric wheelchair, and this heifer spending $3,000 on shoes and $5,000 on a weave, and we haven't even got to the lashes and nails and shit. His bank account was depleting, so he went to his brother. In my mind, I'm telling y'all what happened in my mind. Hey, bro, we're going to have to act like you kicked me off the board, and then, you know, I'm just do me an allowance of $5,000 a month. And then, you know, she ain't never seen nothing like $5,000 a month. $5,000 a month? You think I married you and you make $5,000 a month? Oh, hell no. You know she felt hoodwinked. And so when they moved in that apartment, that was it. That was part of Gordon's plan. He said, bitch, I can move in a senior's home in a 2-bedroom. Now, the worst thing that's going to happen, I'm going to have to tell these kids to quit jumping around because I got neighbors downstairs. But listen. And she's like, no, I want the bigger the better. I have to compete with Karen. I have to compete with all of them. You say you think? Yes, you think? Do you think water is wet or do you think it's damp? So, you know, she's young and she, you know what I'm saying, younger than him. And so, okay, well, honey, I think, okay, go ahead now, sit down on it. Okay, anybody got time for that? Listen, so anyway, she's thinking about it. She's like, did I make the wrong mistake by choosing the rapper? Because now he's laughing. He is laughing at her ass. Do you hear me? He's like, well, me and my brother, I'm still sitting on the board and I'm a CEO and now I'm starting to get the money again. Now that she had made her decision to be with the rapper or the DJ. He's not a rapper, he's a DJ. And she claims to have loved him years and years ago. And now, all of a sudden, he thinks the DJ still think her son is his son when it's Gordon's son. You show me an episode of 227 that has this much drama. I don't give a shit if Sandra walked down those stairs and shot Mary in her Achilles tendon and Lester had to drag her ass down the stairs. You show me an episode that has that in it. And when Gordon came around that corner, she was weak. Because Gordon got wind that man thought that baby was his and not his. When Gordon got wind that her new boyfriend, the DJ, thought the baby was his baby and not his baby, he said, bitch, do you know I have enough plastic bags in my trunk to have you stinking this July? This July. You're playing. You're playing with my fingerprints. That baby is me. That's my son. That's my dear. Now you can play with this money and you can get your lashes and you can be on Snoop Dogg's tour bus with your legs open, honey, like it's a book during midterm. Her legs all open on the wrapper, and he got his legs all up. It just screams tetanus shot. It screams shot, honey. Wolves. They don't know what to put on TV. They don't know what picture to put. We don't need to see that, honey. Your children don't need to see that. You have 12-year-old sons. I would. Ooh, it's horrible. It is anything for a like, honey. It's so sad. It is so sad. And the first thing I think when I see her is Pelican. Them lips look like two catfish laid across. It's a catfish dinner, bitch. Where's the coleslaw? 2 catfish. Just give me some fish so I can throw that shit at the other end of it. Just catch them. Damn Pelican. Now listen, let's move on. Oh, let's talk about Nneka. What's it, Nneka or Mecca? What's her name? Come on, help me. What's it, Nneka? Nneka. Who cares? Go back where you came from. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen. The best thing about Nneka was this dress. The best thing this season about Nneka was this dress. She's disrespectful to her husband. Down! You're not helping me. You're not helping me. Who are you talking to? That's how she was talking to her husband. Who are you talking to? I was like, who are you talking to? So I ain't gonna cuss you out first. I'm gonna say, hey man, calm that down. Don't let Andy get your ass twisted. You trying to disrespect me in front of this man? Don't get none on you. And she disrespected him a couple of times, and then she done got no storyline if it ain't Wendy. If Wendy is not in her sentence, she's not talking. Period. Wendy mother, Wendy sister, Wendy this, Wendy that. Her mother did that. You can't do that. They from Africa. They'll kill Wendy's whole damn family over there saying her mother's over here doing witchcraft. You know they take that shit serious over there. You can't be going to BB and CeCe Wine and talking about their best friend and blaspheme. Oh no, you know CeCe Wine and shit. Let me, BB, where's my Bible? You know, CeCe, she gone, honey. You ain't never seen CeCe no more. You ain't ever gonna see CeCe again. Hey, baby, I'll be finished in a minute. And Mecca is over here trying to make a name for herself on the Housewives and gonna talk about Wendy's mother is over here doing voodoo in Potomac. And the next time they go over there, the whole Igbo family will be over there after Wendy's ass. You know we are Igbo. We do not tolerate. They've been stoned Wendy's ass like they did that Elizabeth lady back in the 1800s. You know, back in the 1800s, they didn't give a hell, honey. They did not. They were pimps and they didn't love the host, honey. In the 1800s, they were like, oh, they be at their Trader Joe's. But it's like the farmer's market with the bread out and flies and shit all over it. And they had a little wooden wicker basket on their arm. And then they're shopping and shit. And then they see hello, Gladys. Hello, how are you? Are you going to the stoning this evening? Oh, who's getting stoned? Oh, Wendy, Dr. Wendy Osefo. Nneka confirmed that she's a witch. Oh, witch! I always knew there was something wrong with her. I I'll be there at 3. If it's going to be there at 4, I need a good seat. Honey, ain't nobody got time for that. You know they don't play that over there. Okay? Ashley, oh. And if you're going to have a clothing line, why would you bring Deborah? And because if you brought Deborah, and Deborah's going to walk up to Candace and fight, number one, you're at work. Who brings a hostile friend to work? That's number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you already saw what happened to Monique when she pulled Candace's soul out of that lace front. She pulled Candace. Now, Candace missed her boat. Candace should have been selling lace front glue. She ain't had to work so hard doing this tour. All she had to do was get that glue that go around, because that lace front, I shall not be moved. Candace's lace front did not move. Do you hear me? I shall not be moved. That's what her hair said. Monique grabbed her hair, and then Candace, she was like, honey, you gonna give me whiplash before this motherfucking wig come off my head and your hands. I made sure I used a little bit of Elmer's too. And she should have been selling wig glue. Everybody would have bought it. I would have went into partnership the next month. I would have been Googling wig glue. I showed them that episode and be like, you need me as your spokesperson. I need an extra $500,000 a year for starters, bitch. I know I'm going to sell this glue. I know I'm going to sell it. I know this glue is about to be off the shelves, bitch, like it is COVID. And y'all looking for tissue, water, and alcohol. Y'all can't find no motherfucking glue. You can't find it. Do you know how many people wish they had that glue in these clubs when these wigs get pulled off? Kiera Clark Shears was praising Jesus, and her hair fell off right in the middle. She was like, yeah! Yeah! And she looked just like me. She had that cap on her head, and them braids, she was giving Leroy from Fame. Y'all know how Leroy had them braids going back. Y'all so crazy. First of all, I just want to say you crazy. Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that? Now, Candace, you got way too much mouth. Candace talk like she Yolanda Adams size. Because you know Yolanda Adams and Nene, they a good old 6'2" with a heel. Shit. If they doing Star Wars Part 3 and 4, honey, I tell Nene, girl, you better get in that Chewbacca suit, make you some money. Help me zip it up. My ass will be I'll be Chewbacca. But Candace, she don't weigh nothing but 36 ounces, and she talk like she is the leader of the Crips and the Bloods. Candace's mouth got mouth. I'm a word assassin. You gonna be an ass assassin when these people get finished with you. You can't just run around here saying you cannot. Why do you think you can run around here saying anything to anybody? You won't get your ass snatched. This is how we got World Star Hip Hop. This is how we got it, because people been running around here thinking they can say anything to people and they get their ass snatched. Snatched, as in mollywopped. What's mollywop? I can't do everything. I can't. But you asked me, can you borrow a cigarette, right? I gave you a cigarette. Then you say, do you have a light? I gave you my lighter. Now you want me to smoke it for you? I can't do everything. So you're going to have to Google mollywop. Jeez, my knees, honey. I'm on stage. You want me to get the tickets and park the cars too? And Wendy O'Suffo, she said, I'm about to quit her job She's a teacher, a professor at John Hopkins, because she about to get into some of that Crazy Eddie. What's that cannabis her husband got? He has it's called Happy Eddie. So they then took $1 and made 15 cents, or took 15 cents and made $1. Because remember, those ladies called her husband Happy Eddie, they made a cannabis for it. And now, his first year, he made $2 million. Per her. I pray she wasn't just talking, because you know how people like to say, take that, because the IRS going to be on her ass. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be saying that. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, my baby. Thank you. So listen, we got to talk about this too. Candace, you tell too much too. Every time I see your husband, I think he has a brown, you know what. And you got on a bathing suit with a sarong. You look like you are vacationing in Mexico. I love Candace, and I know you were trying to talk about me, and that's okay. But you have on a bathing suit with a sarong. And you told us all that your husband has a brown, you know what. A brown one. And then she was telling the people at the table, describing it. Why would you do that? Did the producers take your puppy in the back and say they was going to do away with Fifi unless you said that? Were you pushed behind a wall? Because there's people you can call for that. Did you say that on your own? Because now everybody's imaginary pearls are in jeopardy. Every now and then you have to clutch a pearl or a toe, bitch. She's sitting at that dinner table with the girls who hate her. That's why she's getting off now. With the very people who hate you, you telling them about your husband's anatomy. And why is it brown? You trying to tell us he need a shot or an ointment? But something, even if you black, it shouldn't be brown. I'm not going to be able to do it today. It's Monday, right? I don't do it on Monday. I start on Tuesday when I do it. I'm not going to be able to do it today. I'm not going to be able to do it today. Let's talk about Drea Kelly and this dance, and then we got to go. Drea Kelly got the world by storm. Drea Kelly looked like if they were casting the Golden Girls, the black version, she would be able to come on there as Blanche. Because she's going to be the sassy one. Drea Kelly is shaking it loose. Drea Kelly was shaking it loose, honey. I think I saw the remote control fall out of there. I said, is that the remote control? We've been looking for that. She opened her legs and shit just started falling out. Is that my lighter? Drea. And what's the name of that song by Beyonce she dancing to? Your love went through me like lava. She said, your love went through me like lava. And she starts shaking it, shaking it, shaking it, shaking it. You got to have some skill to make your thighs go in opposite ways. Like the sun, you know, it rotates, but it don't re-rotate. Like I know y'all be like, oh, the sun is in retrograde. I ain't got time for that. Not the sun, the moon, because the sun don't move. The moon. But you know what I'm saying? Them thighs. When you do the thighs like that, that's a good old Magic City trick, bitch. That's when you trying to get tips. When the man, they've been drinking their dark liquor, honey, they don't care. You could be a damn hobbit. As long as you're female. You could put a wig on, honey, be E.T. E.T. is 5,000 years old. Put a wig on, and then you be at Magic City, they be like, but that's the move E.T. gonna have to do. You gonna have to do that. You know the step I'm talking about when you step like that and make your legs do like that. It's so sad. It is so sad. Well, we happy for Candace. She about to have this baby, we pray. You know, that it's not a publicity stunt. I don't think it's a publicity stunt. You know what I'm saying? And Karen, you got to come on next season and tell us about the DUI, of course. Karen's split. It stopped at her EIEI. Oh, do you hear me? Karen said, I don't give a shit about me being 60. I'm six. My age is 60. I'm not. This ain't no 60-year-old leg or arm. I love me some Karen. Her lips are distracting. Not that, but she always looks like she's chewing gum. I said, Karen, you got to stop doing that, honey, every time we at lunch. I can't stop looking at your lips. I'm like, is she asking us for help, baby? Because you know people be subliminally asking for help. I forget the sign. What's the sign for help? That ain't no damn dentures. My grandmother took her teeth out every night. And when she put them in and put the Effident and all that glue in there and put them back in there, once the teeth are in, they're in. And Karen don't have no dentures. She has veneers. People don't wear no dentures no more like that. Not the people who can afford veneers. Karen looked magnificent. I just wish I knew if their hair was like if it were gray or is it blonde or is it gray? I would assume it was blonde. I don't know. You said veneers? Listen, I don't know. I just know that she looks beautiful. She looks beautiful. Once again, I just needed guidance on the hair color. Like, we looking at the girls. Like, this is like the Met Gala for housewives. You know what I'm saying? The housewives reunion. Oh, we've got to talk real quick before we leave. We got to talk about the Housewives of Beverly Hills as well. Okay? Real quick. Kyle and my girl, who was my oh my God, who's Garcelle's friend? And she's Garcelle's friend, and she went away in the ambulance. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Oh my goodness. And she told Kyle, she was like, Kyle, you are always so mean to me. And Kyle said, when am I ever mean to you, you dumbass? I'm like, it was kind of like that. But y'all have to know who I'm talking about. Oh, I cannot remember her name. But anyway, she was Garcelle's Judy. And Garcelle went to the doctor with her during the reunion. Oh, I forget her name. But it's Sutton. You better work. Kathy Love, you better work. Kathy Love was typing it, honey. She said, don't you worry. I'll be right there. And I see you are there too, boo. I see you, Miss Sutton. First of all, Miss Sutton, she gets $250,000 a month alimony from her husband. That's some of the best woo-woo in Beverly Hills, honey. That's some good. $250 a month allegedly? Oh, honey. Okay, that's old money. That's money from 1986 when Vesta Williams was alive singing Congratulations. Listen, Sutton kind of, I guess she was a little afraid of Kathy Hilton because they say Kathy Hilton owns California. You know what I'm saying? And the you know what I'm saying? She's that girl for West Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? West Hollywood is where you want to be. North Hollywood, people in West Hollywood they probably don't even know what, they would get lost in North Hollywood. And they damn sure would get lost in Hollywood. Hollywood is one of the most dirty places in America. And that is not what they show you. And if you go to Hollywood and Highlands, honey, you're going to put your mask on and you're going to go to the local urgent care and ask them for a B12 shot and maybe a Z pack, and you're gonna need it. Hollywood smell like Hollywood pissed. So the people in North Hollywood, I mean, and West Hollywood, that's where the money is, like the Hollywood Hills, and all the way up there, and all of that. Okay, and the funny thing about the Hollywood Hills, it's those homes are cost so much money, and they're nice size, but the road is like this, like they Amish. It's like Puritans. We can't stretch these roads. How did you build this $20 million mansion? How did y'all get this material? How did you get the roof? How did you get on this little road? And then you got to park over here while somebody else go over the side like we Puritans. And where we going to park if it's a party with four or more? Okay, so let's talk about Sutton. Sutton, I don't know. She told the one sister, oh my God, how can I forget her name? With the dark hair. I just said her name, but she has the dark hair. She's Kathy Hilton's sister. Kyle. So Sutton told Kyle, she was like, you are disrespectful to me, yeah. And Kyle probably looks down on the girls because she has had money her whole life. And when people come in, it's a pissing match. You know how ladies are. I have to have the best shoes. I have to have the best purse. I have to have the best house. I have to make you think that I do, even if I don't. Me and my husband, we could pepper spray each other like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, honey. But to y'all, oh yes, Mauricio, he's so fabulous. He just took me to Puerto Rico to go shopping and everything. And where's that mark from? Oh, nothing. My cat scratched me. No, Mauricio that maced your ass. I'm just saying. But you're not going to present it like that. That's. So Kyle, she has to look down. And Kathy looks down on anybody that she meets. Remember, Kathy Hilton didn't even know her housekeeper's name. She was like, that lady. And Kyle said, excuse me? And Kathy said, the lady. She said, who are you talking about? The lady. The lady at the house. She was like, your housekeeper? Yes, ask her to bring my purse. I'm lost. I needed to be I'm here on a highway. I got to get on a plane. I left and ask the lady to get it. She'll give you my purse. The lady. You have somebody under your roof where your drawers and your panties are, and you don't know their name. You call them the lady, honey. They in your house. The lady cleans your room with your jewelry. And if you're that, you would never think the lady would take your pearls or your diamonds or anything, because it doesn't, you would never think that. But honey, the lady get 3 of them bracelets and go back to somewhere. I'm just saying. Now, she better be glad, because I saw the lady. The lady was sweet. And all this is alleged, because Kathy will see this video, honey. She'll become... Hey, Kathy. Honey, I mean you no harm, honey. I put my nunchucks down, girl. Invite me to one of the functions so I could put one on nasty outfit on. Nasty, honey. It's going to be made from scratch. I wouldn't dare pick up anything off of the rack and go to a Kathy Hilton party. Honey, you've taken one too many Bear aspirin. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me right now? Well, listen. And then let's talk about the lady. What's my other lady's name? And she really don't give a shit. She was married to the man who allegedly stole all the millions. And then he strategically got Alzheimer's when the feds came and got him. Now he don't know if blue is magenta and magenta is gray. So they say. Now all of a sudden. Erica, that's my girl. We love Miss Erica, baby. Erica will cuss her shadow out, baby. Now, she is a white Nene. Erica don't give a shit. She will cuss you out. She'll curse me out. She will curse Kyle out. She will talk to Kathy Hilton the way she needs to be talked to. Erica don't give a shit. She's like, I have nothing to lose, bitch. I used to be a server, and I don't even care if I start serving again, bitch. You must not know about me, the remix. Erica stays patting her weave even when it's not itching, and she keeps spearmint bubblegum in her mouth, doing the butterfly. Tilt that head so they can know you serious, girl. You got to tilt that head. Pat that weave, honey, even when it's not itching. Get in there. Erica, baby. And Andy be asking her, so why didn't you just leave? She said, where am I going? He got all the credit cards. Well, I know how much money you make from this show. I give him all my checks. Andy was beside himself. He could not. You give him all of your checks? And this is when Andy likes to become a cast member. And Lisa Vanderpump, she would not pee in a cup and throw it on those girls. Especially when my girl was on there with the lips and the hairstyle that she's had since the 1800s. I am so sorry why I cannot think of these names. But it's too many damn names. You know, I still got Seattle. You know what I'm saying? I'm still dealing with Mary and her grandfather. It's just too much going on. Is her name Lisa? Lisa. Oh, I got it. Lisa Rinna. How y'all know who I'm talking about? Lisa Rinna. She was like, I need 2 dosage over the recommended state approved in my lips. I wish you would send me out of here looking human. I'll get my lawyer. I'll sue the shit out you. I need to look like Ike just whooped my ass on my lips. Give me the Ike. That's what they call that injection. They be like, do you want the Ike again? She be looking at her doc. Why wouldn't I? Why would you ask me that? Why would you ask me that? And she just closed her eyes. Honey, give me the Ike. And Lisa Rinna, baby. What show was she on before the Housewives? She just fell out the sky. But I'll tell you, my friend David has always loved Lisa Rinna. He like Lisa Rinna now. Honey, you say something about Lisa Rinna, he'd been to backslap your ass like Angela Bassett did. And what's love got to do with it when she had Ike in that limo? And she told Ike, you hit like a bitch. Or she was on the soap operas. Okay. She was on the soap opera. Okay, so what soap opera was she on? Now I'm gonna tell you somebody else who was on the soap operas. My other friend from Younger the Restless. I liked her, but she wasn't for the show. She was too sweet. She's like a Cynthia Bailey. What was that other lady? The other lady. So Lisa Rinna was Days of Our Life, but there was another lady from the Young and the Restless, and she had blonde hair. And she got off the show, just like Cynthia. Poor Cynthia. And you know who I used to love was Bella's mom. Her name was Bella and Gigi Hadid. Their mom was on there, and she was talking about her health on there, and she had anything foreign removed. Bella's mom, what was her name? It was, and then she was married to Catherine McVie's now husband. And I was like, Yolanda. We love Yolanda. Now, Yolanda was definitely one of my favorites. Yolanda used to cut that avocado. Now, Yolanda, she can mess up some avocado. She gonna eat that hadid, right? Yes, Yolanda, and then she married, like I said, Catherine McVie's husband. You know, he's a whole entire entity himself. But why am I calling him Catherine McVie's husband? Because in hindsight, Catherine McVie ain't. You know what I'm saying? Now we gonna keep it peachy, but I'm just saying compared to him, David Foster compared to David Foster, right? If you go to Japan and you say Catherine McVie, they ain't gonna know. And you say David Foster, oh yeah, we know David. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, and that's when Gigi and Bella they were on the show. They were really young when they were on the show with their mom. At that point, yeah. Oh, I was having the biggest brain farts today, and I tell you what, I have not had a cocktail, so we cannot blame it on that. I've been drinking my water because I'm on a mission. I am on a mission. I have in my mind got my mouth wired. Every time I think about I want to eat something, I'm gonna drink some water and I'm gonna take me one of those protein shakes. And we're pulling out this juicer because enough is enough is enough. I can't go on. I looked in that mirror, honey, and I look like Frosty the Snowman. I said, no, ma'am. Oh, hell no. I went and got me some kale right away. The deal is off. I have to unbig my back. It is the law. I'll fuck around and turn into a pillar of sea salt. I know what they did to Solomon and Gomorrah. Listen, I can't do this to my back. It's a sin. Okay? It's the devil. Mona, what's up? Listen. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for all of these likes. I see. Thank you for the hearts. I see these right here. I see 5,400. 5,400. Thank you. Let me read some of these comments before I leave because I don't want to. You said Larsa is from the soap opera. Or Lisa. I'm sorry. Well, you said that's how it was written. Lisa Renna. Oh my God, thank you. You better make it rain. I see. Okay. Listen, right. You must not know about me, the remix, baby. That's what it was on there. And we love Kyle. And now Kyle is supposed to be same gender loving, and she's giving up Mauricio. And then he was like, well, you're with somebody else. And then Kyle was like, for once, it's me and not you. So Mauricio has been doing the Mauricio, apparently, allegedly, and from the camera. Why we got to say alleged? MFs, they be in jail. Like Tory Lane, he shot Megan Thee Stallion allegedly. He's in jail. And I know it was for having a firearm and all of that, but they had to use that so they can make sure. Because if they went against him with shooting her, it was questionable. Because if everybody say, I don't know what happened, then everybody's gonna. So the state was like, okay, well, then we're gonna get you for the firearm. Whose is it? It's yours? Okay. Intent. Get your ass back here in this seat. Worry about half that shit you talk about. Right. And what I don't understand, guys, can y'all help me understand why everybody was mad at Megan Thee Stallion because she took a bullet? I don't understand that. So if anybody is on here and you can just, please translate that to me, I would appreciate you. All the hate, oh, she this and she that and she this and she that. She took a bullet. If that happened to your best friend, you were like, oh, you better sue his ass. He going down. We gonna sue him. His kids ain't gonna have nothing for generations to come. That's what your ass would be saying. So go and sit down on it. Go have a stadium full of seats with no water and no snacks. Go. Start now. A whole stadium. You got 80 seats to get up and sit your ass back down on. You have work to do. And speaking of work to do, before we leave, I know you thought you were safe. I know you thought you were safe. Little Miss Ashley. Ashley, if you don't get a pop color for that living room and that dining room, tan is not a pop color. In Jesus' holy name. It's so sad. It is so sad. Mm. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. God bless you. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Have a good evening. Peace.